Good morning, everyone. This is Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I am a Rod and Staff Blu-ray Twin Flame. I do coaching, counseling, Reiki activations and healing, tarot card reads, numerology, and I am a spontaneous channel. I did a read this morning for the Divine Masculine, and I wanted to tell you about it. The read was at 10:01 a.m. This is Eastern Standard Time. And, wow. The deck that I used, I don't use reversals in. I do reversal reads, but in the deck that I use, I don't. So the basic read is all upright, but the clarification cards have reversals used. But the main read is quite beautiful, actually. There's a lot of cups. We have the 8, 9, and 10 of cups. The 2 of cups comes up twice with the clarification cards, and the 9 of cups comes up twice. And the 10 of cups comes up twice. Wow. And then the clarification cards, you also have the 6 of cups, the lovers. Did I tell you the 2 of cups came up twice? So pretty significant. I'll show you the spread, and then I'm just going to set the iPad down, okay? I did post the spread as the cover picture, so you can go back and look at it and make your own interpretation if you'd like to do so. Okay, but here is the spread. There's the central issue and the challenge. That's the foundation, the underlying energies, the past, present, what's in his head and heart, near future, how he sees himself, the environment, hopes and fears, and the outcome. Okay, and there's the rest of the clarification cards for the outcome. And I pulled from the numerology deck there as well, which Pride came out. And the spiritual career is the underlying energies. And then the bottom of the Tarot of Sexual Magic is the Hierophant, but in this deck he's a bit of a narcissist. And you can see too the Libra card there, he's kind of a narcissist as well. So we'll get into that in a minute. And then the Romance Angels is pay attention to the red flags, and then the underlying energy is engagement. So there's a couple ways you can read this reading, and it is for the Divine Masculine Collective. So there are going to be different situations. There'll be those masculines who will be coming into union soon, and there'll be those masculines who are ways out yet, and maybe still far away from it as far as not coming into union next year. So that's where you're going to have those narcissistic tendencies coming in, or representing themselves that way anyway. The central issue here is the King of Cups. And in this deck, he looks like there's some alcohol issues. So the King of Cups could represent the masculine. It could represent another masculine who's around him, and it can represent his partner who's got masculine tendencies as far as bossing him around or being a ball buster, that kind of thing. So there can be 3 different situations. The challenge is the 3 of Pentacles, so it's about building something grand and coming together. So it's either a place that he works or his plans for building something great. He's overworking to achieve this, and he's not in his power there right now. I have the King of Swords reversed and the 8 of Pentacles reversed, clarifying the 3 of Pentacles. So not thinking right, or maybe lying at work because things aren't going as he planned. What's clarifying the King of Cups is the Four of Wands and the King of Wands. So the King of Wands also comes up in how he sees himself. So it's the, master of his passions, so in control of his passions and able to manipulate people the way he wants to, and also just be a passionate, loving man. And he's got that stability behind him, which is very important to him, that balance and stability. And I think his idea of what stability is and what balance is changing during this process. So if the King of Cups is the masculine and he's drinking too much, he might be starting to recognize this as, even though he thinks everything's great and he's like the king of his castle, is he really happy? Is this kind of stability what's causing him to drink? And in the foundation, the underlying energy is the Eight of Cups. It's about walking away from something he's put a lot of his heart into. And what's going into that is a lack of confidence, being over-emotional, and not using his intuition has led him to want to walk away from this situation. And we have an underlying energy also of the Two of Swords reversed, which is making a decision, becoming clear on what he wants to do. The foundation is the Two of Cups. And then the near past is the Ten of Cups. So they're very positive coming into this King of Cups as the central issue. But the Ten of Cups, that completion, it's a completion of an emotional cycle, got to that point because of the reversal of the Ten of Cups, the King of Cups, and the reversal of the Ten of Wands. So maybe realizing in order to be the King of Cups, he has to dump out everything he worked so hard for and start over again and complete this cycle. And the Two of Cups is clarified with the Page of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles reversed. So the Two of Cups feeling good because he's back in the fold, or resigned to doing things on his own, even if he is left out in the cold, but back to getting attention and actually a little bit of communication. So in the ones that are coming into union soon, that would have to do with their twin. And if they're not coming into union soon, this might have to do with their current relationship. If the King of Cups is a friend, there may be a friend of his who's drinking too much, who's causing some problems in his life. Maybe somebody at work he works with who's causing difficulties at work and causing him to have to work harder. And if the King of Cups is his significant other, he's realizing that this is not working and that it's causing him problems. And that the Two of Cups is his twin. And then he has in the current position is the Queen of Pentacles, which is a very stable, level and nurturing female who's kind of got it together. Very solid on her own, and that's clarified by the Two of Cups. So again, in the masculine who may be coming into his union soon, he's thinking about his twin here. He's understanding that this is that soulmate. And for the ones who are not yet, they still may be thinking that their current partner is this person. The near future is the Four of Wands, which also came up twice. You see how significant this is? The Four of Wands came up twice, the Two of Wands, the Two of Cups came up twice, and the 8, 9, and 10 of Cups all came up twice. That never happens. The Four of Wands is in the near future, and it's clarified with the Five of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Cups reversed, and then the Hermit reversed. So the Four of Wands is stability, or celebrations of marriage, or but what led into this feeling of stability or home is some regret and sadness about dreams and not getting their wish, but maybe realizing that their wish wasn't really what they wanted, that their wish wasn't really their dreams, that they were over-isolating themselves and believing that they couldn't have their dream, and they're changing that perspective. Maybe if it's still far out from union, they're still in those illusions that they're not getting their wish, and they want what they want. But either way, it's the near future is a very stable environment, or it could be a new home as well. The masculine is seeing himself as the King of Wands, which is the man of passion, who can be very loving and nurturing, and he's mastered control over his passions. It's clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Moon, the Lovers, and the Nine of Wands. So if coming into union soon, he's seeing the Queen of Pentacles as his twin. He's illuminating secrets about the lovers and standing up for himself. And if they're still far away, they may be doing the same for their current partner. Either way, the King of Wands is looking right at the Two of Cups. So he wants this. What's behind the King of Wands in his environment is the Seven of Swords. So there's definitely some kind of deception in his environment. And what clarifies that is the Nine of Pentacles reversed, the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Temperance card reversed. So there's an impatience, someone needing to defend themselves because they feel trapped and not in their power. So it actually could relate to the masculine energies, but it can also relate to his partner's energies or someone at work who may actually be stealing from him. It could actually be the twin as well, trying to steal time with him and not being in her power because she's feeling trapped and needing to defend herself and being impatient and waiting so long. It could also be the partner of the masculine not feeling in their power and feeling trapped and wanting to defend themselves and being impatient. So there's a couple different scenarios that could be going on here. It could also be another masculine who's cheating him at work, or maybe someone who's living with them or him. But he is in his power as the King of Wands. The hopes and fears is the Nine of Pentacles, which is clarified by the Six of Cups, and the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is in a holding pattern. So this interpretation is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles could be the hopes that he'll be comfortable on his own as a single person, being wise and taking care of his children and just living with his children. It could also be him seeing this as his current partner, that he still wants to wait around and so he can be with his children and see how this works out. Maybe she will change and she will become the person I want her to be. Or it could be him wishing for his twin, who he sees as this complete person, and that she's been waiting in a holding pattern because she knows it's what's best for the twin relationship and also for the children involved. The outcome is the Nine of Cups, and that's clarified by the Chariot reversed and the Fool. So this is saying that in either situation, the masculine is free, or he sees himself as being free, no matter what. And if he's not coming into union, it could be him, say, screw ascension, I'm not dealing with that stuff, as the Chariot reversed. Whereas if he is coming into union, there could be something that's blocking him and that he's stuck, but he is free and coming into the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups not coming into union can be just smug and saying, well, I'm just going to do what I want. I'm going to be free and I'm going to not drinking. I'm going to be a narcissist. I'm going to be a womanizer. And, no one's going to... The one picture of the devil in this deck is the penis has been cut off. So he might be saying, that's not happening to me. I'm going to look at whatever I want. If they're coming into union, they could be free and stuck and just saying, well, I'm just going to hang out and have a drink while I'm waiting and just be on my own. And I'm not going to be treated like this anymore by their partner, who may be a narcissist and who they may feel is, cutting their penis off. And as I said before, the numerology deck, the card that was pulled was pride. So in either situation, there's an issue of pride. If he is coming into union, he doesn't want to admit that he's been wrong about anything. But it is purple, so it's very spiritual. It's about coming into their oneness and understanding that doesn't mean anything, that any of the issues are just wounds that they need to heal still. The bottom of the deck is spiritual career, which is pink, of the heart, and love. And again, the romance angels is pay attention to the red flags. So in either situation, there are things that he needs to deal with and be careful about. That there may be some signs that are cautioning. And the bottom of the deck is engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So there's definitely multiple situations going on here. And it's kind of the threshold where discernment is very important. But I want to repeat again, in this read, we have the 8, 9, 10, and 2 of Cups, all which are repeated in the clarification cards. We have the Queen of Pentacles twice. We have the 4 of Wands twice. And we have the 9 of Pentacles twice. Let's see if I caught everything. Yeah. So pretty powerful cards. And the King of Cups is twice as well. I don't know if I said that already. I also pulled the cards that you see on the screen for the Divine Masculine. From the Ascension deck, we got Archangel Metatron's Retreat, which is number 28. Archangel Metatron's Retreat is above the Temple of Luxor, Egypt, where he holds the ascension energy for the world. He maintains his energy by bringing forward spiritual discipline. He suggests you commit to a spiritual practice if you do not already have one. Luxor is the spiritual throat chakra of Earth. As it ascends, people communicate their higher wisdom and link telepathically with all life forms. You're being asked to send love and wisdom to all sentient beings. This card invites you to visit Metatron's Retreat in your sleep to accelerate your spiritual growth. And the affirmation is, I'm visiting Metatron's Retreat in my sleep tonight. In the Past Life deck, and by the way, at the bottom of the deck for the Ascension deck was Lord Kumika, number 42. I call on Lord Kumika to enlighten and support me. And then in the Past Life deck we got Native American. And again, that's about very spiritual practice. So that supports Archangel Metatron's Retreat. And the bottom of that deck was, and also this might represent the place where you might want to take your twin. Out in nature somewhere. And the bottom of the deck was Love Life. And then in the Journey of Love, we got Beauty, which is number 58. We have some orange there, which is what I talked about this morning. That was my father's favorite color, but that's the sacral chakra. So about creativity, and it's about the King of Wands, which came up in the read, and sexual expression as well. And I'm going to read that for you. The bottom of the deck was Woman of Light, which is 49 here, which is purple again, so that's repeated from the table as well. And God Speaks was underneath there, about the Woman of Light. Woman of Light, beauty, God Speaks. And 49 is the Woman of Light, which is the Wish card. And let me check the numbers here too. We have on the table we have a 2, 3, 4, 2 9s, a 7 and a 10, an 8, a 7, 8, and a 10. There's no aces up today. There's no 5s in the main reading. 1, 5, and no 6. So 1, 5, and 6 have to do with new beginnings, male energy, and 5 has to do with change and instability, freedom, sex, fun, vacations, and then 6 is, of course, love, community, and service, and family. So those are the things you might want to focus on today, because they're missing. And as far as major arcana, none of them are major arcana today. So these are, minor changes today, but it's really reflecting just such beautiful, positive energy for the masculine. So much positive emotion in the cards today, but no major arcana. In the clarification cards, the Devil came up, the Hangman, the Moon, the Lovers, Temperance, and that's it for the major arcana. Oh, and the High Priestess reversed as well, and the Magician. And now I'm going to read Beauty to you. Beauty is number 58. So there's a lot of emotional feminine energy out there today. Beauty reads, to celebrate the divine feminine is to honor her beauty, her endless bounty, and abundant creativity. You're a vehicle of her beauty. This is radiance that has nothing to do with soul-destroying cultural stereotypes based on physical appearances. It is the radiance that comes from feeling beautiful within, of allowing all that you are to shine through you and be witnessed in the world. You're being asked to let the inner beauty become one with your physical self. You don't have to change the way you look to become more of the divine beauty that you are. You just need to change the way you look at yourself. Behold the divine within you. You are in the process of healing past wounds, and Spirit's connecting with me. You are in the process of healing past wounds about your appearance, your body, and your sexuality, finding purity in all of yourself, and becoming ready to share that with others in a deeper and more open way, without shame or self-criticism. Take your time and fall in love with what you are. Then you can become not the victim of others' own projected shame, but the love necessary for the shame of the world to heal. This oracle indicates a significant change in self-perception taking place within you, an ability to love and accept yourself more completely than you ever have before, quite simply because you've grown and there's more divinity awakened in your heart than ever before. The nature of the divine is love, and you're realizing that you don't have to change to be beautiful. Allow this development to grow swiftly and embrace your uniqueness, beloved. You're an exquisite flower in the heavenly garden. And the poem reads, how many times I've looked in your eyes and sailed away, beyond my dreams, to a sheltered thought, on a quiet beach where the sand is soft as flour. You may never know this place, and someday when you look in my eyes, I will tell you. Okay, and so this is a read for the Divine Masculine, so it's really focusing on them focusing, or you focusing on your feminine side. So again, like I said, my cover picture is the spread, so if you want to interpret it further, feel free to lock on that screen at the end and take a look at the cards. Have a beautiful day. It's a feel-good day today. It's sunny outside. Feeling balanced. And hope you feel the same. Enjoy your day. Be well. Take it easy. Make sure to drink lots of water and eat well. And rest. And I will talk to you all soon. Take care.